Excuse me, what did you say?
What is your problem?
Am I saying you to you?
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Why are you following me?
You want to get arrested tonight?
Arrested for what?
For LMP?
For what's LMP?
LMP?
Yeah, what is that?
You want to find out?
Yeah.
I can take you to jail. So
For
you
what?
Can find out on the airport.
Why? I'm just walking.
It's not normal for a normal person to be at 2:50 in the morning
Really?
walking around.
Who
Yes.
says? Who
The
says?
law.
You know that law doesn't say that.
No?
No, I'm surprised you don't know the law being a cop. Listen, you're so full of right now, you're not even funny.
Don't disrespect me.
I'm not disrespect. I can tell you you're full of You are full of
Listen, you wanna get arrested? I guess.
Do you? Okay, arrest me, bro. What do you want to arrest me for?
24.
What are you going to arrest me for?
24.
What are you going to arrest me for? Huh?
From his information.
For what? I don't have to give him my information, man.
No? Listen. You have to identify yourself.
I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. What did you say? To go myself? Listen, you didn't make you where you work at. You know, you have your, and you even know me. And,
Keep walking, bro.
and you even know me.
Keep walking. I know you. Okay?
What are you going to do?
I'm full of
What are you going to do?
full of
You me like you're going to
You're
hit me.
full of Get out. Get out.
I mean, like
And
you're
if
gonna
I see you doing something wrong, make sure you're gonna go for the right.
Hey everybody, and today's video comes from D. Hurtado. And apparently in the city of West Miami in West Miami, Florida, it's illegal to walk on a public sidewalk in your own neighborhood, unless a very broken, unhinged, and mentally disturbed cop says you can. This was filmed on May 21st, 2024. D was walking his sidewalks at night when he noticed two police officers following him. When he pulled out his camera to ask why, this cop completely came unloose. At several points of the video, he was literally seconds away from punching D. Apparently, the talent pool is very shallow in West Miami, Florida Police Department. In fact, I called them myself to see if they had a comment for this video. They tell me they weren't aware of it. They are now.
Yes?
Okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay? Excuse me, what did you say?
What is your problem?
Am I saying to you?
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Why are you following me?
You want to get arrested tonight?
Arrested for what?
For LMP?
For what's LMP?
You might be thinking to yourself, what is LMP? Well, it stands for loitering and prowling, and this is the statute. Florida Statute 856.021, loitering or prowling. It is unlawful for any person to loiter or prowl in a place at a time or in a manner not usual for law-abiding citizens, under circumstances that warrant a justifiable and reasonable alarm or immediate concern for the safety of persons or property in the vicinity. Among these circumstances which may be considered in determining whether such alarm or immediate concern is warranted is the fact that the person takes flight upon appearance of a law enforcement officer. Now, running away from the cops if you haven't committed a crime and you're not detained isn't illegal, but this guy's not doing that. In fact, he's walking towards the cop, camera ready. Refuses to identify himself or herself. Without being suspected of committing a crime, the identification doesn't matter. But let's go back to the top. Loitering or prowling is defined as a person being someplace at a time that is not usual for law-abiding citizens, under circumstances that warrant a justifiable or reasonable alarm. Walking on your own sidewalk in your own neighborhood is not unreasonable. In fact, that is behavior we would expect from law-abiding citizens. But this has nothing to do with loitering and prowling. It has to do with one cop's tyrannical take on the world.
Yeah, what is that?
Want to find out?
Yeah.
I can take you to jail. So
For
you
what?
Can find out on the airport.
Why? I'm just walking.
It's not normal for a normal person to be at 2:50 in the morning
Really?
walking around.
Who
Yes.
says? Who
The
says?
law.
You know that law doesn't say that.
No?
No, I'm surprised you don't know the law being a cop. So what are you going to arrest me for? What are you, you're threatening me?
Listen, first things
You're threatening
first.
me with arrest.
Listen,
Yes.
first things first, lower your voice, that there's people sleeping.
So this second cop is a little bit smarter than the first cop, but he's also just as dirty. He knows the other moron can't arrest this guy or ID him for loitering and prowling. But instead of doing the right thing and ending the encounter, he decides to lay the groundwork to set up a disorderly conduct or disturbing the peace charge by saying that his voice is too loud and could disturb the neighbors, and the disturbance of those neighbors is disorderly. I said this cop was a little bit smarter. Not that he was smart, because talking isn't a crime in itself. And without those neighbors signing complaints, there's still no disturbing the peace.
We don't want to cause.
Okay, so what do you want, man?
We're following you
What do you
because
want?
it makes
What
no
do you
sense.
know me? What do you want?
I know who you are.
Then why are you following me?
Because I know who you are now.
But if you know who you are, why are you following me?
Okay, listen.
Because I want to make sure you're not doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing.
Really?
Yes, I'm protecting
really? Have I ever done anything that I'm not supposed to do?
Oh, a bunch of times.
This is the kind of bullshit I can't deal with anymore.
Okay, then
Listen.
move.
I already,
Then move.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I already told you once. Lower your voice. Okay. There's
So what do you want?
We're patrolling. We're
What do you want?
We're
What do
making
you
sure
want?
that everything is fine.
No, you're not. You're not making sure. You're harassing. That's what you're doing.
Harassing.
Yes.
Yeah, subjects.
That's what you're
Harassing.
doing. Yes.
Yeah, subjects.
That's what you're
Harassing.
doing. Yes.
Yeah, subjects.
Wait, did this cop really just admit to harassing people? That's nuts. So he admits to harassing people, but only if they're subjects. He's not even just saying that it's only people he's arrested. It's anyone that he interviews, anyone that's a subject. Aside from the fact that people are innocent until proven guilty, this cop has just gone on record admitting that he harasses anyone he comes into contact with.
You're
Like you.
harassing.
Yeah.
Look,
you're
I've
looking-
never broken the law in my life.
No, you've never been arrested before.
I've
right?
never been arrested in my life.
Listen to this guy.
Hey, I've never been arrested in my life. What's your problem? You're telling me I've been arrested? You're telling this officer I've been arrested? You're lying to him because I've never been arrested.
You've been arrested by an officer in West Miami a bunch of times.
So now the reality is setting in that this was mistaken identity. This guy walking around his neighborhood is clearly not the person this cop thought it was. The person this cop thought it was clearly another subject. A subject that he's harassed under his own admission. And once a subject, always a subject, which gives him the right to continually harass that person until he finds out that this person is not the subject he thought he was that he had harassed prior. But even though he's not a subject, and by his own rule he harasses subjects, he continues to harass this non-subject. What? My brain hurts.
Listen, you're so full of right now, you're not even funny.
Don't respect me.
I'm not disrespect. I can tell you you're full of because you are full of shit.
Listen.
You want to get arrested, I
Lower your
guess.
voice.
You really want to go
Oh, you're
for
gonna
the
tase
ride.
me too now?
Look at the cop logic. Out of a case of mistaken identity, because this cop loves to harass people he comes into contact with, and this cop thinks he's someone he came into contact with, and he wants to continue the harassment despite that this is a different person and is committing no crimes, the citizen rightfully so tells the cop that he's full of it. A, because the cop is full of it, and B, because the cop's violating his constitutional rights. But it's the cop who's disrespected. It's not the cop disrespecting this man by violating his constitutional rights. It's the man calling the cop out for violating his constitutional rights that's the bad guy. And now because this cop's feelings are hurt, out come the handcuffs. Because now this guy needs to go to jail. Not for a crime, but for not respecting his authority.
This is not a taser. This is my handcuff.
Okay, so what do you... Okay, arrest me, bro. What do you want to arrest me for?
24 him.
What are you going to arrest me for?
24 him.
What are you going to arrest me for? Huh?
From his information. And
For
because
what?
with the
I don't
warrant,
have to
like,
give him
with-
my information, man.
No?
Listen.
You have to identify yourself.
I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Let's be clear, unless there's reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause that you have been, are currently in the commission of, or are about to be involved in a felony, misdemeanor, or city ordinance violation, you're not required to identify yourself to law enforcement ever. But there's a reason that this cop wants the ID so bad. Originally, he said he knew who this guy was, and that's why he was harassing him. But like I said a few minutes ago, now he realizes it's a case of mistaken identity. So this is a brand new subject, a brand new person that he can harass. But he can't harass him unless he knows who they are. So Fourth Amendment rights be damned.
Because
Especially
it's
that
not
you know me.
normal at this
Listen,
time
let me
to be
lower my voice.
walking
Let me lower
around,
my voice.
And when you saw us, you start going
I didn't
around.
saw us, I saw you.
Exactly. And
So-
then you're trying to avoid
So you're
it.
taking
Why?
out the
Is
handcuffs
that
on me,
normal?
you're threatening me with arrest. Do you think just because you have a badge on you, you can go around threatening people with arrest?
No, I can stop people and find out
Listen,
what are you doing.
Listen,
Why are you
this
walking
is even,
at this time?
This is even, because this is my neighborhood.
Okay, this is your neighbor, but it's not normal to be walking around. I
But-
don't know who you are until now.
No, you knew who I was. You
Yeah,
knew who I was.
from a mile away.
And now that you know who I am, why are you still talking to me?
Because I want to find out
No, because
everything is
that's
fine.
no,
I
that's
want to
called,
make sure everything is
listen,
fine.
Listen, that's called harassment, ¿me entiendes?
That's not.
Okay?
That's not.
Have you know your amendments by
That's
any
not.
chance?
I do.
So you're gonna arrest me or what?
Okay.
You gotta arrest me.
Listen.
I dare you. Like, to arrest me.
Don't fucking dare me.
Listen. I already told you.
I will lower my voice. I lower my voice.
Lower your. Okay.
I lower my voice. And why are you
Listen.
coming?
Listen.
This is harassment,
okay,
bro.
can you just
I've
listen
done
real
nothing but
quick?
watch my freaking sidewalks.
Okay,
That's what I'm watching.
They
Everything
keep
is
watching, but
fine.
don't come to me and say, I'm not even supposed to stay here right now.
We are.
I'm being nice to you.
Nice.
And we're being nice to you.
No.
We're being nice to you.
No.
We're being nice to you.
No,
What kind of sadist do you have to be to think that harassing, demanding someone give up their Fourth Amendment rights, threaten violence, and cuss out a citizen for no reason quantifies as being nice? The West Miami Police Department really think that that's being nice. I hate to see what they think is being mean.
you know, he's getting me with arrest. He's not being nice to me. He's taking off the handcuffs and stuff. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. What did you say? To go myself? Listen, tú tienes muy equivocado where you work at. You know, you have your, and you even know me.
Keep walking, bro.
And you even know me.
Keep walking. I know you. Okay?
What are you gonna do?
I'm full of
What are you gonna
You
do?
full of
You're like you're gonna
you
hit
full
me.
of Get out.
You guys seeing this? The way the cop got out of the vehicle and started charging at the citizen, he was just going straight thug. And I guarantee you, had this citizen not had a camera, his normal torture and harassment of subjects wouldn't have been enough. This guy would have thrown a sucker punch. I know that this video has made its way around the West Miami Police Department, and though I don't know this officer's name right now, I'm sure he's watching. And if you are watching, let me tell you one thing. You're 10 pounds of in a 2-pound bag, and you're a huge
Get
I
out.
mean, like,
And
you're
if
gonna
I see you doing something wrong, make sure you're gonna go for the right.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh really?
Yes.
If you see
yes.
me doing something
If
right,
I
that's
see
fine.
you
You're
again,
free.
because you've been arrested
If you see,
before for
I've never been
doing
arrested, bro. I'm sorry to lower my voice. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, listen. If you
Property.
scream one more time, you're going
I
to jail
see
for
you inside
disorderly.
people's
I
property
have
before.
never been arrested
No?
in my life.
Go. Keep going.
I can't believe the things that you've done to me. You know, this is the kind of thing that has me not wanting to live anymore in my own neighborhood. You know,
If you don't like it, then move.
if I don't like it, then
Get
move.
stopped every night if we see you walking around.
I'm gonna get stopped every night.
Yeah, if I see you walking around, yes. You stop every night if we see you walking around.
I'm gonna get stopped every night.
Yeah, if I see you walking around, yes.
I just wanted to drive that point home. According to the supervisor, this guy's a sergeant. According to the supervisor at the West Miami Police Department in West Miami, Florida, even though this guy's not committing any crimes, he's going to get stopped every night in retaliation for walking around his own neighborhood. That's what they're doing at West Miami. Pretty bold, admitting that you're just going to retaliate and violate someone's First and Fourth Amendment rights just because they're committing no crimes and they're walking around their own house. But I get it. This guy is now considered a subject. And we all know what the West Miami Police Departments do to subjects. They harass them.
Every night I'm gonna get stopped.
Yes.
You don't deserve to be a cop.
Nah, you.
Make sure you check out D. Hurtado. His original video link and channel link will be in the description of this video. And I gotta tell you something. I'm not liking the way that this police department is behaving. Now, I cover videos all the time and I do follow-ups, but you folks know on occasion, when I see something that's truly unjust, I get on a plane and start investigating myself. Those are pretty cheap flights. I also really like walking at night. Looks like I'm going to be doing some walking on my own. And that's the reason I stopped you today.